is the Misguided Astrology Podcast, the podcast dedicated to misguiding you. I'm your host, KT, and this is your horoscope for this week, April 15th through April 21st, 2024. Welcome back to the podcast where I don't know you, but it might seem like I do because I am sharing musings that are based upon the sun and the moon and the planets and shit. Every week, I do a little sky spying and then I report back so that you can know what the fuck is going on around here. The astrology is sound, but my guidance may not be, and that is totally up to you, okay? Quick housekeeping. Special thanks to Catherine.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for rating the podcast on Spotify. And reminder for other listeners who haven't rated, haven't reviewed, haven't tagged us in a post on social media shouting out how awesome we are, you can do that. And if you do that, I will send you a free 24-page in-depth birth chart report. So please review Misguided Astrology wherever you stream your pods or tag us in a shout out on social media and then reach out to me via email. Email me with your birth deets, birth date, time, and location. Those are the deets to misguidedastrology@gmail.com.
And
I am doing my best to not sound gross, but I am sick. My immune system faints at the first sign of danger, but that is okay. So for that reason, this is a general horoscope this week. All signs are hearing the same astro weather report, but that does not mean I will not be giving you the fucking rundown fully and thoroughly. You are about to get an earful of this week's transits, and so on that note, let me hurry up and shut up so that I can keep talking because this is your weekly horoscope. Monday. Eclipse week last week was crazy. How are we doing? Are we holding on? Hanging in?
no!
Great. Well, today may crush your soul further. Just kidding, but it is a blah vibe when Mercury is conjunct Chiron. There may be sensitive subjects on our minds or touchy subjects that come up within conversation. It could be a tender feeling time, so do be gentle.
You're petting him so good. Thank you for not pulling his hair.
Thursday. We are ready to do big things today, as Mars sextiles Jupiter. This is astro weather to feel majorly ambitious, to experience a sense of confidence, to take big swings and courageous leaps of faith. Shoot those shots. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. So there's that. It's also a transit when you may feel inspired by the actions of others or by the courage of others and are moved to take action yourself as a result.
Yeah!
Friday. Today is interesting.
Oh, y'all wanted a twist, eh? Okay.
There could be some unexpected events as Mars sextiles Uranus. It is an impulsive kind of vibe, so there could be some surprises in store. Perhaps there is some rebelliousness, or there's a rebellious movement as well, or just some activity that involves going against the grain in some way. It is giving counterculture, it is giving resistance.
It's giving.
And we could be coming together with others for these happenings. I say this because Mercury will be conjunct Venus as well.
Aww.
These events are connective, they are social, very much about the conjoining of people and of resources.
An orange peanut for me?
Which feels good. It feels hopeful. change feels tangible when you are able to work with community to do so. Woohoo! And no better time for headstrong commitments than when the sun is in Taurus. That is right. It is Taurus season. Suddenly, unexpectedly, Taurus season. Is it headstrong or is it just stubborn? Tomato potato, but that is Taurus, baby. They cannot be easily swayed.
None shall pass.
Once their hearts are set, that's it. Whether it is good for their hearts or not.
I eat Cheerios because they're heart healthy, and my heart has been severely damaged. So John, if you're out there.
At the end of the day, they just want to do what feels good. They are doing it for the love of love. But sometimes they do it for the love of money.
With my mind on my money, on my money, on my mind.
I don't know if there is another sign that is so often finding themselves in long-term Stockholm situationships. Well, maybe Libras. They are the people who never outgrow going out dancing and who will never let you forget it. Photo dump from last night with this one. Heart emoji. We know you know how to have fun, Taurus. No one was asking. Sorry. JK, you're always a solid hang, and that is what we love most about you, Taurus, so cheers. We are all here for the vibes with you this next month of Taurus time.
I'm here for the gangbang.
Saturday. The chaotic good energy of the week peaks today as Jupiter conjuncts Uranus. It has been a slow build up to this once in every 14 years transit, but the conjunction proper has finally arrived.
It's here!
This is a meeting of Jupiter, the planet of expansion, wisdom, abundance, and with Uranus, the planet of disruption, rebellion, innovation. So shit is about to get shaken. It's already being shaken, but this day and the days around it, I would expect them to hold some of the more intense events of an unstable time period, especially with last week's eclipse. This whole portion of the month, this is a time of change. This Jupiter-Uranus transit is a marker of large-scale events that challenge status quo, and it is a transit of sudden growth, which may come with some growing pains. It can be uncomfortable, but the overall implication here is that these are changes for the greater good. Change is the only reliable constant of life, and this week, with this transit, we will not forget it. We will be reminded of such, and the only way forward is forward. And I'm always saying that, and I'm never not saying it.
No one says that, but yes.
It's both very progressive and very beyond control. Sunday. There may be some gross displays of power today as the sun squares Pluto. Avoid your local egomaniacs today if you can. I mean, avoid them always, but definitely steer clear today. This is an intense transit that can indicate power struggles, which can be triggering, but can also be galvanizing if it is dispensed in such a way that it is motivational. But Pluto does represent heavier themes, our fears, our weaknesses, things that unsettle us. So I would expect that the events of the day are challenging. This is hard. Beware of manipulations with this weather.
And that's how you create power. Divide the students. Then you be nice to the class you were mean to. Suddenly they like you more. Be mean to the class you were nice to. They blame themselves.
Alright, everybody. Thank you for listening to the Misguided Astrology Podcast. I'll see you next Sunday. Mwah. Movement.